Good morning, Birmingham. It is Dixon Dividing on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. 10th of December of 2025. 2 weeks from Christmas Eve Day. That would be 2 weeks from today. Tomorrow, 2 weeks from Christmas. And then after that, you are in that kind of dark period where you're not really sure what day it is. You spend
like
a
that.
lot of time
I like that dark period.
roaming aimlessly from room to room and wondering why you're so full of cheese.
Cheese and
Yeah.
other delicious food
Yes.
and joy.
It's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Pretty good time.
You go, is this what retirement is like? No, nothing like that. You're not full of cheese.
You better not be. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. Wowzer. All right, a lot of stuff to talk about in this hour. We'll get to it in mere moments, but first I want to remind you that everything at Flipsy's Furniture is right there available for delivery. They don't do that thing where they say, okay, just give us 6 months and we'll get it on a slow boat from China and bring it over here. So much of their stuff is American-made, and the stuff that's not, they already have it. It's in the warehouse. It's ready to go, okay? So you not only are getting designer furniture at warehouse prices, but you're also getting it immediately. So when you want to change something up for your house in time for all the visitors you're going to have at Christmas time, you can do it. And you can do it today. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it this weekend. You'll get the stuff very, very quickly. The white glove delivery is second to none. You really should take advantage of that. It costs a little extra, but worth absolutely every single penny. I love what they do over there. They've got some fantastic American-made 3-piece sofa love seat chair living room sets right now that'll set you back about $12.99. It's an incredible deal, $12.99. You're not going to find that anywhere else. And, of course, they got 12 months same as cash as well. A 28,000 square foot showroom, more in the basement, and a second location about to open. We'll tell you more about that when it does. It's Flipsy's Furniture, flipsysfurniture.com, spelled just the way it sounds, or 1811 Crestwood Boulevard in beautiful Irondale. All right, Paramount is launching a hostile takeover attempt for Warner Brothers, an all-cash $108.4 billion offer.
Good heavens.
I don't believe for a second
That's going to go through.
that this is going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
I just think that the FTC is going to say this is trust busting. You know, you're gone too far with this. It's a monopoly of the entertainment industry.
Pretty close.
Of course, Netflix may run across the same thing. You know, that Donald Trump was asked about it, and he said, "Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it." He says, by the way, none of these people are particularly my friends. I know them all. I know the people who run these things, but they're not really friends of mine. So he is not going to be playing any favorites, and he's really probably not going to have that much of a say in things. I think that's why he has an FTC, right?
Yeah.
an
They're there to
FCC.
monitor and determine whether this is going to end up being too much for Paramount.
This would be, by the way, a hostile takeover. That is to say, you're going to have Paramount feasibly come in and offer the shareholders a lot of money for their stock, which happened to us at one point. We were owned by a company called Citadel, and Cumulus said, well, we would like to buy you. And the people who ran Citadel were like, no, you can't. We're not going to let you. And the people at Cumulus said, you can't stop us from buying. We're going to offer your shareholders a lot of money for their stock. And they did. And Cumulus ended up buying Citadel without Citadel wanting to be bought.
Mm-hmm.
That's
how that went.
how it works sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that stock worth now, by the way?
Shh. Let's not discuss that.
Okay. I don't want to get too much into the meat and potatoes of this. Dave Portnoy calling for the murder of Raiders coach Pete Carroll.
What is going on with it? He knows better.
Yeah, you'd
Why
think
did
he
you?
would.
You do.
Well, I've known some guys who bet a lot of money on games, and Portnoy is kind of one of those, and it's not necessarily that he's betting on the game, although in this case he was. These prop bets are insane. And it seems like when gambling became legal is when all this weirdness started, you know? There was probably some funny business happening. Well, we know for a fact there was point shaving and stuff happening in college basketball.
Watch the movie Goodfellas.
Yeah, back when gambling was illegal, we know perfectly well that sort of thing was going on. But now that it's legal and you're really making these prop bets, you see these guys like, I'll take myself out of the game at this time and I'll, place a lot of bets through other people that I won't reach this number of points because I won't even be in the game by that point, so I don't have to worry about it. Collect a little extra pay by betting against myself and then letting myself down. It's just a head shaker. In this case, Portnoy is convinced that maybe the NFL conspired, the Broncos and the Raiders together conspired, so that the Raiders were able to kick a field goal literally in the final seconds of the game so that they would cover the 7.5 difference. And the over, which would be 40.5, they would drive the over. And he's like...
He lost his mind.
Yeah, he lost his mind.
Yep.
Something went absolutely crazy. Something snapped. And he lost it.
Obviously, he bet a lot of money.
I'm
is
guessing
what
he
he
did.
did, and he was really ticked. But you don't call for the death of someone.
I want Pete Carroll murdered. No, you don't. Stop it. You're on national television, dude. You
can't do that.
That's the
You
kind
can't
of
say
thing
that.
that'll lose you your job if you're not careful. I got a review of Mel Gibson's hunting season movie. I didn't know this, but apparently it's only going to be in select theaters.
Okay.
I never know when I'm actually at a movie theater whether I'm in a theater near me or specially selected theater.
Do you ever ask anyone there?
I should.
Yeah,
I should.
you
I should. But
and watch their face going.
there's almost no one
What?
there.
What
Have you
do you
noticed
mean?
that?
Why are you asking me that?
Last time I went to the movies, and I went twice in like 4 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw the Sisu Road to Revenge, and then I saw Wicked 2 like 3 days later. And both times, bought my ticket online, showed up, got checked in at the concession stand, and then just walked to the theater. Nobody there to rip my ticket, nobody there to stop
It's
me.
weird, isn't it?
It is. It's like a ghost town.
This is us. Aren't you going to rip my ticket? There's no one there to rip it.
No one to rip it?
No.
No.
It's very
Guy
odd.
behind the concession counter doesn't care.
Nope.
Could I have
Here's your
feasibly...
ticket. You want popcorn? You want
They're just
drink?
like, go
What do you
on
want?
into the
Here.
theater.
Could I have leapt
over
from
there.
theater to theater if I'd wanted
could
to?
have. Yes.
Absolutely.
Probably I didn't, though. I had other things to do with my life. Theater hopping
That was always
used to be
that was always the challenge as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's go to the next theater.
That's good. Well, we're already an hour into it.
Think
It's
about
okay.
it.
We'll pick up the thread.
Think about how many great movies there were that you wanted to do that. Now it's just like you're lucky if there's one movie in that entire theater
Yep.
that you care about seeing.
You're right.
That's kind of sad because Christmas we used to do that. That used to always be like the day after or 2 days after you had some time with your family and you were off. Let's go see a movie together. We always did that. Now it's just like, what is it that we want to see? Anything?
Not only do I not know of anything that's out right now, I don't know of anything coming out that I want to see. I mean, I saw Wicked 2 already. I saw Road to Revenge. I guess I could see the third Now You See Me, but I'd be okay with waiting until that starts streaming. And that is part of the problem, isn't it? Streaming
Yeah.
is sort of
It's
stealing
all
the
there.
thunder of all of this stuff. There's a new Christmas movie that's out on Amazon Prime. It's called Laughing All the Way or something like that. I haven't seen it yet. Michelle Pfeiffer is in it.
Nice.
That's enough to get me to tune in. But yeah, I'm like, why didn't that show up in the theaters? Well, because they thought it would be better streaming. So it's just going to be on your TV in your living room now.
I mean, I'm looking at the release calendar here, and I mean, there's the big movie on the 19th, Avatar: Fire and Ash, which I've seen the first two, and I basically know that it's a meh storyline. There is on Christmas Day, Song Sung Blue, which is Hugh Jackman, Kate Hudson, kind of doing the Neil Diamond parody act or whatever you want to call it, and Anaconda, which is not the remake of the movie. It's like they're a comedy about them trying to remake the movie.
It's a rebooting, yes, basically, yeah. I want to see none of that.
That's it.
I
mean,
like
truth be
Hugh
told, that is
Jackman
it.
and I like Neil Diamond, but I've seen the previews for that movie and it holds zero interest for me.
Yeah, that's it. That is literally all that there is, really, that just looks at me and goes, well,
See, I think that's sad.
those are the
That's where we're
quote-unquote
at.
big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the family, you got the SpongeBob movie that's coming out. They
Oh,
might go
Oh,
to that.
wait,
For the
now,
little kids.
hold on a second. What? SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I'm there.
The Search for Square Pants.
Got to see that.
SpongeBob goes
The
shopping.
search for SquarePants. What if they're circular? I guess he's in real trouble.
The circular.
Somehow these don't fit right.
They're
9:15.
moon shaped. I can't fit in these.
Oh, you said circular. I thought it was like something that came in the mail.
Instead of square, it's circular.
I've got the circular here that says you have square pants on sale for $19.95, sir.
No.
The circular? What year is it?
Circular pants instead of square pants, like a circle pant.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
You got me now.
They're round. I get
Right,
it.
they're
I'm with you.
round.
We're on the same
Okay,
page.
just making
We're on
sure.
the same pair of pants. I get it. It's okay. Wrong holiday, Steve. This is a song you play on 420.
Looking forward.
You can play at 420 Eve if you wanted to.
420
You can play it at 419. 922 with Dixon Divining, Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com.
Got a beautiful day in front of us.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The temperature is slowly coming up. We're eventually going to get to about 58.
I like it.
Come on.
Sunshine. We haven't seen this in a while. Yesterday, not bad. And the next few days going to be beautiful. We were just counting down and looking at we're 2 weeks from Christmas Eve specifically, and headed into a new year. This is really a good time, especially with maybe some time off with family, that you think about, do I have a financial plan? Do you need one customized just for you? Everyone does, so that you know the path, the plan, where you're headed to. You may be one of those people who are fairly young and you're saying to yourself, I would like to retire early in life, but I want to make sure that I have enough money to be able to do that. Well, one of the ways you can do that is to make sure that your money is in smart investments. And that's one of the things that Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group can help when they customize your plan. If maybe you're, middle of your life somewhere and you still have plenty of time to work and continue to grow that nest egg, reach out to them, because there's a lot of things you got to think about. Health insurance and Social Security. How does all of this map together? You need a nice little plan so that you don't have to worry about finances and what you're going to do later in life. Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group, great guys. We enjoyed seeing them at a Christmas party this past Friday night. You can find them online, theknowlesgroup.com, Noles. But whatever you do, don't put this off. Get it going now. Your financial plan can be done and put together with Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group, theknowlesgroup.com.
Well, since I brought him up, kind of like Beetlejuice, I might as well talk about Avatar: Fire and Ash a little more. When it comes to Hollywood, apparently you got to spend money to make money. That's the old saying, right? And it appears to be the case if you want a blockbuster out of Hollywood these days, then you sit back and the people that run the studios, hope that the people out there in the country feel the same way about the movie that you do. Good question, right? We don't know, because sometimes yes, sometimes no. That will be the case with the latest installment of Avatar. Again, subtitle is Fire and Ash. Seems James Cameron's going to go through all the elements. The first Avatar was kind of on an Earth-like planet. The second one happened underwater. This one's about fire. So I guess next time they'll be going through the air. I don't know. It's all if he gets to continue down the path. Question is, will this movie be the blockbuster that James Cameron and Disney, yeah, that's the studio, are hoping for? Only time's going to tell. Could be kind of a tough road, though, because this is one of the most expensive movies ever made. Now, it's not the most expensive one, but it's up there. Reports out of Hollywood state that Avatar: Fire and Ash cost $400 million to produce, at least. The final number has not actually been tallied yet, or somebody's keeping it close to the vest, not sure which. So to be profitable, how much will it need to make? Well, remember, the total cost of a movie is not just its production cost, but you have to add in the marketing, making the copies of it, delivering them to theaters, things like that. The most expensive movie ever made, according to known records, is Star Wars Episode IX: The Rise of Skywalker. That cost Disney $490 million. News that Disney didn't allow out until a few years after it was actually shown in, rolled through the theaters, made it to DVD and to streaming. Other films up there, Jurassic World Dominion and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, come in at $465 million each. Deadpool and Wolverine clocked in at $429 million. Even earlier this year, the final installment of the Mission Impossible franchise reportedly cost $400 million. But considering that marketing and other ancillary costs drive up that cost, and the fact that they really, really want this movie to be a blockbuster, that number for Avatar: Fire and Ash is expected to add another $100 million. This is going to cost Disney over $500 million just to get that movie into movie theaters. So to return to the figure about how much it's going to have to bring in, reports have that it will need to bring in at least $1 billion just for Disney to be able to claim to break even in the long run. Now, here's the good news. The Cameron franchise has been a good bet. The original Avatar is still the all-time box office revenue getter, $2.9 billion. Avatar: The Way of Water is third on that list at $2.34 billion. It's split only by the Avengers Endgame that came in at $2.79 billion. So if the track record holds, it will be surprisingly profitable. But how much longer can Hollywood afford to put $400 million or more into a movie to try and produce a blockbuster and, well, potentially not get that money back, considering our movie habits are changing, something I talked about not that long ago on this segment.
Remember Francis Ford Coppola going into debt so that he could make his dream movie, and the thing tanked hard at the box office?
Yes, I do.
Metropolis?
Now he's living on the streets.
Yeah, basically. Well, he had to
That's
sell
bad.
his high-end watches in order to continue the lifestyle to which he had grown accustomed, but he poured more than $100 million of his own money into that. You're just like, dude, you directed The Godfather. Why?
Yeah, sit back and
Why?
just
And
relax. You're good.
Yeah.
Your record was good until you put Metropolis out.
Well, I think a lot of people fail to understand this about Hollywood, which is you spend $400 million to make a movie, and that movie brings in, let's say, $450 million. Congratulations, you made $50 million. I mean, that's not a bad turn there. I mean, way to go, $50 million. That's a good chunk of change. You could also make a movie for $50 million and have it go and make $200 million. Now you've made $150 million, and you did it with a $50 million movie. This concept that everything has to be, I don't know, blue and 3D, I think is a misconception. Give me a really good story, a great script, some fine actors. Basically, we're looking for a good story well told.
Yeah.
And if you'll give us that, we'll go see it. And they haven't been doing that. I mean,
No, and again, some of it is based on, and part of the problem in Hollywood is, they have a narrative they want to get out there.
Yeah.
And so the whole movie is based on that. And for a while, they were getting away with it. Now people have said, I'm not going to it. When I find out a little bit more about this movie,
Right.
if it fits right for me and my family, we'll go see it. Otherwise, I'm not going to see it. And Hollywood, there are still some Hollywood directors and producers that have not figured that out.
so
They're
much
still
preachy.
making those.
They're so preachy.
Don't be preachy.
I don't want to be preachy.
No, I want to
there's
be
entire
entertained.
studios that are still clinging to that.
Well, that's a mistake.
It is.
Your entire goal is to make money for the shareholders. That's what you're supposed to be
Period.
doing.
Right.
And there's not a lot of folks out there that are doing it, but Angel Studios doing okay, huh? I mean,
They're
they're
really on top of it
they're
right
making
now.
smaller but strong movies. I would go back to when Touchstone first came out. That was the adult arm of Disney, right?
Right.
And I think their first 5 movies were extremely successful in terms of didn't cost a lot to make, did killer at the box office, and then they said, oh, well, let's expand from here. And now they've just gotten completely out of control again,
Right.
It's a shame. Deadpool and Wolverine cost over $400 million to make.
And when you compare that to the original Deadpool, which was made on a shoestring budget and is still one of the top grossing R-rated movies of all time. Yeah.
One of my all-time favorites. Of course, I love Deadpool and Wolverine, too, to be honest
I did
with
too.
you. I can't complain, nonetheless. All right, it is. Thank you for that, Steve. Appreciate it. Gave me time to look on Amazon and find some Christmas presents.
Richard.
No, I'm not doing other things while I'm at work. I'm actually focusing, I swear. I'm paying attention. I bet.
What did you say?
Huh?
There's a lot of people doing exactly what you're doing, Richard.
Little food talk coming your way. Dixon of Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Stick around. We'll make you hungry. somebody pointed out to me that if you watch Die Hard after Love Actually, then you see Alan Rickman get punished for the way he treated Emma Thompson.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
I have to admit, never thought about it.
No. I like that.
9:36, Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. If you were at our party last Friday night, you saw me perform this. And I remembered all the words, which I was very proud of.
Very good job, Richard.
You only have to remember this once a year. Well, twice, because I've got another gig coming up where we're going to play it. But yeah, twice a year I have to remember it. And then my brain just goes dormant for the next 11 months. And then next Christmas comes around again. And it's like, here you go, get the Grinch song out.
Does it hurt your vocal cords to sing it? Because you
No.
kind of have to do it differently.
No, my voice is pretty low. I artificially raise my voice for this radio show to make it so that I'm not
artificially.
This is kind of annoying.
This is your regular voice.
This is my comfort voice right here.
Right, Roger.
This is just what I talk like most of the time. If you catch me
Comfort
off
voice.
the air,
This is my comfort
Well,
voice.
this is where
do you ever
my
have
voice-
people do that? Let me hear your radio voice. I'm like, what do you mean my radio voice? I guess that's what it is right there.
I had a friend who was on the radio who used to go out with and do a Russian accent whenever she was somewhere that she didn't want to be recognized, especially if she walked into like a gas station and her radio station was playing. She would do like a fake Russian accent so that she didn't have to talk to people about
It's not a bad
that
idea.
she was on the radio.
Yeah, because they don't recognize you by face; they recognize you by voice.
Exactly. That's why sometimes when I'm in line at the grocery store, I just don't talk at all. Just leave me alone. I just want to shop. I don't want to be that guy. I don't
What
want
you
to
got
have
in that?
to be that guy.
Yeah, let me tell you what Richard Dixon had in his shopping cart.
Yeah. Aqua Systems has got the best water on earth, bar none. I'm talking about taking out all of the hardness, taking out all of the chemicals, taking out everything that's not the H, the 2, or the O, okay? Once you get that stuff out, you're going to find that your clothes get cleaner. Anything you use the water to clean gets cleaner. You're going to find that all the food you cook with it tastes better, all the coffee, all the tea, all the lemonade, whatever it is you're cooking with the water, it's going to be better because this pure, delicious water is a game changer. It also, by the way, means that you use less cleaning products, less shampoo, less soap. This is a really great gift for your family this Christmas. This is a wonderful way to say, hey, guys, we're going to have a completely different 2026, and from there on out, and with a prices starting as low as $0 down and $59 a month, it's very, very affordable. You're crazy if you don't at least call 383-3999 and get the no-obligation demonstration. 383-3999. Scott or one of the other qualified folks will come out and show you exactly what it is Aqua Systems water can do and why it's so much better than what you've got right now. 383-3999 or online at iwantgreatwater.com. iwantgreatwater.com. It is a game changer. Doritos Protein coming soon. Protein chips. Yeah.
Really?
Have you had protein chips?
Yeah.
Don't like them much?
Not sold on them.
Yeah. I bought some at Sam's Club because it was, I was like, oh, good, I like chips, and I like the fact that these are protein-based so that it's, a little better for you. And it was a huge bag.
That's
yeah.
you're
Huge
kind of
bag
stuck
of?
with that. If you didn't like it,
It was a huge bag of garbage before long.
I was about to say, it's a huge bag of disappointment.
After I ate 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, I don't really like these that much. And then it sat in my cabinet for a really long time. And then I tried to give some to the dogs, and they didn't want them either. And I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, not
I
a good
guess
sign.
if your diet, and I'm thinking about folks, everybody jumps on the wagon in January. You want something crunchy, some kind of snack that's crunchy, and you're ready for. I mean, you're just dying for something, and this would maybe satisfy that in the realm of you've cut your calorie content to next to nothing, and please give me something that's similar to a potato chip. But if it's that bad,
Yeah. I think Doritos.
maybe just do without.
But Doritos could look, split the difference, make it like half the protein and half a Dorito, and give it to me, and that might satisfy me. I might be happy with that. I think the problem with the chips I got was like they were all protein all the time, and it was like, okay, these are awful. Never mind. Maybe Doritos can fix
once
that
again,
problem.
Once you get on the diet, you'll lower your standards.
true.
Maybe those would be really good.
I lowered my standards a long time ago, about the time I started working with you.
Oh, thanks.
M&M's limited edition flavor flying off the shelf. It is holiday mint. Did you know there was a holiday blend M&M? Some red and green candies,
knew
Jingle
about the red
Bell.
and green,
I mean, come on. Well, I do have those,
Yeah.
but this is holiday mint.
Mm,
Yeah.
I love mint.
Like peppermint or just
Come on,
mint?
like chocolate and
Do
the
I
green
look like
mint.
Mr. M&M to you?
Hey, I'm just asking the question. I don't know whether it's in there or not.
Ask J.K. Simmons.
Okay, I'll watch
They look like
Red One again.
they're green and red. They come in a green bag,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the girl M&M
I would think
with the high heels.
Oh, yeah.
with the
Well,
white high.
green, of course.
Yes, of
Sure.
course.
That's the old rumor about the green M&Ms. You
What?
know, that they're supposed to.
She's trans. Is that it?
Steve, what was the old rumor about the green M&Ms?
It's like an aphrodisiac or something.
Aphrodisiac, exactly.
Enjoy them.
Yes.
There's the dark green M&M, the lighter green M&M, a red M&M.
Uh-huh.
That's all I see.
That's it. Wendy's has a new Frosty flavor, but it's not in the United States.
Well,
It's-
thanks for that tease there, Richard.
Okay, is it a good flavor?
I don't know. It is the creamy coconut-based drink that is a staple in Puerto Rican culture called coquito. I heard Jimmy Fallon talking about this one night. He said he got some around Christmas time when he was in Puerto Rico on vacation, and he fell in love with it. And now every year, Jennifer Lopez's mom makes him a bottle of it.
Oh,
Now, when you got Jennifer Lopez's mom cooking for you, you must have something going.
you've got
guess.
yeah.
You're probably doing A-OK.
Well, you probably wouldn't like this anyway since it's coconut flavor.
Yeah, I would hate it.
I would love it. Let me have some.
Oreo releasing a zero sugar version in the U.S.
I'm intrigued.
We're getting all of the diet food out there. We got protein chips. We got zero sugar Oreo. We got Frosties I won't eat.
I'm
There's a
telling
weight
you,
saver right there.
They're getting ready for January. It's right around the
I'm
corner.
thinking you're right about that. More than half the country trying to dial back their sugar intake. There's been a strange hole in the snack universe. No true sugar-free sandwich cookie that actually tastes like the original. Oreo clearly knows because they're stepping in with a full-time solution starting in January of 2026.
Okay.
That's a high bar for them to jump over to make a sugar-free cookie taste like the original.
Oh, we so need to do a taste test of this.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Oh. Sweetened with maltitol, polydextrose,
Maltitol?
sucralose, acesulfame potassium,
Bless you.
and notably no aspartame.
It sounds like we need to take Richard to the doctor.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It says not a low-calorie food right on the front of the packaging too.
well, screw that.
Yeah. So why?
So it's
ze-
sugar-free
ze-
but not low-calorie.
Right. Zero sugar.
Okay.
It's going to taste like garbage, but not a low-calorie food, which is probably what people are going for
That's
in January.
loaded with fat.
So it's
Yeah.
sugar-free, but effectively you've just gone from sugar to artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
You haven't changed anything.
Right.
Other stuff that's bad for you.
Mm-hmm. Still plenty of fat in there. Alrighty then. That's what they said about me. Clear soy sauce exists
What?
Why?
Yeah.
because soy sauce stains. As somebody who has spilled soy sauce on himself before, man, that stuff
Does it
not
taste
come
just
out.
like regular soy sauce?
That's the claim here.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love soy sauce.
Now, the one thing you can say about soy sauce as it stands now is you can clearly see how much you're adding, like to your rice or whatever,
Yeah.
you know?
If you do the other, it looks like water.
Clear, it's just kind of like, did I put some on there? I can't tell. I'm not sure.
That is a problem if it's white rice.
Mm. Next thing you know, super salty.
I have no
You're
idea
not sure
what's
what
on
went
here.
wrong with you. Chipotle is branching out. Thank God.
Oh, and sure, they should.
Yeah.
Into what? What are they doing?
Luggage.
Why?
What? We're going from food to making luggage?
The Chipotle rollers, carry-on and large, available. The luggage cover,
Oh,
carry-on
come
and large,
on.
available.
Who was doing
The
this?
takeout tote bag, the burrito holder sling. That's nice.
See, this is what
Chipotle napkin sling.
Chick-fil-A should do this.
Burrito duffel, the burrito pouch set, the guac cup bag charm,
Oh, come on.
burrito luggage tag,
$34 for that. Are you kidding me?
burrito on board charm, the pepper key charm.
No.
Yeah.
This is a joke, right?
How much
No.
of a Chipotle fan would you need to be?
You'd have
Right.
to be a really, really big
I mean, I can
Chipotle
understand if it was Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A, but not Chipotle.
fan. Some people, they have that love for Chipotle.
I mean, I've been there. I'll go there occasionally, but it's not my go-to.
Still never been to one.
Really?
No, never have.
Pretty good.
Make
I mean,
a point this weekend.
you know the bowls are huge.
Mhm.
Like I told you that I never finish it. I eat about half of it, take it home, eat it the next day.
Nice.
And the burritos are monsters.
Uh-huh. The quesadilla I had that one time I told you was just outstanding. Like it completely changed my opinion of Chipotle. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I know it was not cheap.
It's not out of whack with everything else that's out there.
My grandson got like a particular meal, and that was like super inexpensive. I was like, oh, okay, I guess, and he doesn't eat that much anyway. But then I ordered this quesadilla thing, and I think I said, give me some extra, whatever. I don't remember what I was telling him to do.
As soon as you added the extra, man, you were done.
Oh, before you know it, that thing was a monster. Like I said, I ate half of it there, took the other half home. It was fantastic. Ben and Jerry's co-founder, this would be Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah. He said Unilever, which now owns Ben and Jerry's, by the way, bought it from them, and they were still the spokespeople and so on and so forth.
Still weird.
Still working for them.
Thinks of soap.
They blocked a Palestine ice cream flavor. They wanted to make Ben and Jerry's wanted to make a Palestine ice cream flavor.
Why?
I don't know, because they support the Palestinians, I guess. He's decided to make one himself now.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Tastes like dishonesty and hatred.
There's some Sharia law in there, too.
Exactly. So good. And then a new fast food Snickers treat has dropped. This is being sold at where? Nothing Bundt Cake? Oh, Noodles and Company. There we go. We don't have a Noodles and Company, do we?
I don't think so.
They're around. Seems like the kind of thing that would be at the Summit if there was one.
Noodles and Company?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, they made basically what it is a Rice Krispies treat. They made it with Snickers. There's Snickers mixed in with the Rice Krispies treat. I could do that.
I just scrolled down a little further and saw the Oreo cake.
I'll take that too.
I need some of that in my life.
Yeah. January can't get here soon enough, can it?
No, I'm with. Enjoy yourself these next few weeks. January. I guess
Closest Noodles and Company I can find would be Franklin and Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, it's always
Sorry,
They
Tennessee
don't even
people.
have a Georgia location.
No Georgia
much less an Alabama one.
Heck.
Noodles and Company. It's 9:48. We'll take a look at the Dixon Dividing Question of the Day coming up next. It is 9:53. Dixon Dividing Talk 99.5, talk995.com. When your garage door lets you down, ProLift Garage Doors is here to help. ProLift Garage Doors is an uplifting experience. When you call them at 286-9727, you can count on qualified guys in the right trucks showing up and taking care of business, and I mean on the spot, if you get that emergency service. Oh, my goodness. They are so good. When I got hit by lightning and I called and I said, I don't know, the door just ain't working. And they said, we'll have someone right out. And lo and behold, they did. And he had everything necessary on the truck. And within an hour, less than an hour, had everything fixed, had to put a whole new head on the thing because it was fried. But yeah, and then, I wrote them a check and boom, they were gone. That was it. Worked perfectly. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. You'll love your experience with them as well because they are knowledgeable and they work on every different brand. Put the number in your phone now, 286-9727. If you're having problems with the garage door, it's acting up, you don't want to do that when company shows up for Christmas, you better go ahead and give them a call right now. Or if you're looking for a new garage door, maybe for Christmas, 286-9727 or online at proliftdoors.com. Justin was talking about here through our text line about the Francis Ford Coppola brand breaking himself, basically bankrupting himself over Metropolis. Justin says Kevin Costner did the same thing with Horizons, lost his money and ruined Yellowstone. I like Landman better anyway. Chris?
Yeah, I hate that about Yellowstone because Kevin Costner was huge in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
He left
Yeah.
on his own volition. Chris says he bought a 40-inch Toshiba flat panel TV for $89 on Cyber Monday.
Winning.
I can believe
Good
that.
for you.
Man, the deals were huge for Cyber Monday and also Black Friday, whether it's Walmart or Amazon when it came to TVs. I mean, I took a picture of one and sent it to you. I was like, this is crazy.
Yep.
This is so cheap.
Insane.
Yeah.
It'll get cheap again around the Super Bowl. They'll do that again. Christy says, reminds me of that SNL skit about clear gravy. I must admit, I don't remember that.
Well, just the words
gravy
clear
stash.
and gravy together don't
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
A little creepy.
Yeah.
Robbie says, hey, Val, do you sit close enough to Richard that sometimes you can just kick him under the table? Ow!
I said, yes, I
There's a
do,
yes.
and yes, I will.
Yes. That was uncalled for. There's a Nothing But Noodles by Whole Foods on 280 in the convenient shopping center right
Oh.
across the street from Whole Foods.
Yeah,
Okay, but
I know
that's-
where that place
That's
is.
not Noodles and Company,
Yeah,
which
no,
is what we
it's-
were talking about. It's Nothing But Noodles.
Nothing
which,
but.
Nothing wrong with that. I
About
like
the same
Nothing
thing,
But Noodles.
probably.
Yeah, but they don't have they're not going to have the Snickers dessert we were just talking about.
Yeah, really. What's up with that?
That's the problem. But I do love noodles. I'm a big fan of noodles. Noodles and Company. Get your butt over here to Birmingham and get one open, man. I also like the Saigon Noodle House.
Yeah.
That's up there on 280 Target
Man,
Shopping
you're
Center.
making me hungry, Richard.
Sorry. Let's do this then, huh? What is the worst Christmas movie ever made? The worst Christmas movie ever made, Steve O.
Before I give the answer, I got to give an honorable mention. I was flipping through last night on Peacock, and I found that they had that claymation Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I kind of remember this, but I don't really remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't watch that.
That's pretty
It's
bad.
horrible.
Pretty bad.
It is. But as far as movies are concerned, Santa Claus the movie, Dudley Moore.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah. Who played Santa in that one? David? I can't think of his
Huddleston?
name. Huddleston. Yeah,
Huddleston.
yeah. That's exactly right. What about you, Valerie?
I
Lenny?
said Christmas with the Cranks.
I like Christmas
I
with
don't
the Craigs.
like that.
I'll watch it every year, almost
For
every
you.
year. Anyway, I'll miss it some years. I probably won't catch it this year. I am going with a movie called Deck the Halls.
Mm-hmm.
Danny DeVito.
I had that as
and-
number 2.
Oh
Matthew Broderick?
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
It is unbelievably bad. I mean, painfully bad to watch. Let's see what some of the answers we received online. Many people said Elf.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently
Whatever.
it's an either love or hate kind of thing.
Whatever that one was that Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman were in. Okay. Grandma Got Run Over a Reindeer. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
TV special.
Yeah.
Many people Jingle All the Way. I love Jingle All the Way. It's a
I kinda
guilty
like it.
pleasure. Jingle All the Way 2 with Larry the Cable Guy. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Anything by
Always a pale comparison.
Exactly. Anything by Hallmark. Love Actually. Oh, you're so wrong. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Yes, that's a terrible movie.
Yep. Jimmy texts in Merry Friggin' Christmas with Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah, I heard that was bad. I haven't seen it. Pootie Tang. They didn't mention
Whoa.
Christmas throughout the
I
entire
don't remember
movie.
that in the entire film. No.
Not one time. That's a terrible movie. Let's see. Our home movies, Christmas 71, were pretty awkward, says Nancy. A Bad Mom's Christmas, another guilty pleasure of mine.
Scott says Fred Claus.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Christmas Vacation 2. That had Randy Quaid in it and the original Audrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
vaguely
How about
remember
Home
that
Alone
one,
3?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
not good.
Oh, no. What were they trying to do
I
there?
don't know, but it just
Money
leave
grab.
it.
It's a
Yeah,
bad.
you're
bad
right.
film.
Money
Rain Man. Again, no mention of Christmas at all in that. Terrible, terrible
Wapner.
Christmas
Time
movie.
for Wapner.
All right, that's it for us. We are out of here. Back tomorrow morning, dark and early, 6 a.m. Talk at you then. Diggs